Hello everybody, it's Dev from The Modernist Colourist. I just want to bring you a little short video today. First of all, I have some colouring news which I've not seen so far on ColourTube, and I just want to let you know that Kirby Rosanes has a compilation book coming out in the next year, in the spring of next year. It's an 80-page bumper edition, and it's released on the 19th of March 2019. Now, from what I can make of the email that I was sent, is that the book is split into 3 sections. The title of the book is going to be Colourmorphia, a celebration of colouring. Now, the first 16 pages of that book are going to be full colour art of some of the most accomplished artworks produced by Kirby's fans. And to quote, "These demonstrate the range of approaches colorists can experiment with when colouring. Kirby also comments on the styles of each picture and the results, describing why they work so well." So that's really exciting. And then the second section of the book appears to be a mass of double-page spreads. We all know that Kirby's double-page spreads are a phenomenon. Show-stopping spreads such as the tiger from Animorphia and the camel from Imagimorphia. And then after that section of double-page spreads is going to be a section of single-sided images that are perforated, which also include some new artwork. So that is absolutely bombshelling news for Kirby fans, and I just wanted to make sure that that was put out to you all, so that you had an update of what's going on with Kirby, because obviously Phantomorphia, then Geomorphia, was meant to be the last of his works, and it appears as though he's been listening to the fans, or certainly the publishers have. So just in short then, it's going to be an 80-page book. It's released on the 19th of March 2019. The title of that book is Kirby Rosanes' Colourmorphia, which is a celebration of colouring. It's split into 3 sections. The first section is going to be full colour art of the coloured artworks that Kirby's fans have done, which Kirby has picked out to make comments on the styles and describing why they work. The second section is going to be a host of double-page spreads, probably the best of his works throughout the books. And then the last section is going to be some single-sided images with perforated removal access that can be displayed and given away. So that is really, really exciting news, which I wanted to bring you. The second thing that I want to do today is to do a quick flip through of Christine Aldridge, C.L. Aldridge's new book. And that is Fantasy Flower Garden. Now, this is the 3rd one I've bought from Christine's works, but I can assure you, this one is absolutely beautiful. Of course, you've got the glossy cover, which has got a coloured image on it, should I say. And then on the back, there are a couple of thumbnails with some more coloured images. There's a total of 54 designs to colour in this book, and then at the end of the book we have some cards that can be used for crafting or just general colouring. But I wanted to show you this book because obviously Christine is part of the community, and it was nice to see her face to face the other day on a video, and I just wanted to do my bit for independent artists. But not only that, I'm not doing it as a favour, I'm doing it because I want to show it on my channel because it's a lovely book. So you've got the opening here, the opening page, which is 3 flowers with various leaves, which can be used in any sort of colour scheme you want, but obviously with it being the time of year it is, some autumnal colours would go well on that opening page. Just lets you know that the illustrations are by C.L. Aldridge. And then we go into the copyright information on this side, this side, and then of course the thumbnails are here, explaining what the images are. There's some tips and hints, and then there's a "This book belongs to" page, which you can see here. So we move on to the first image. It's almost a symmetrical image, very nice to colour in, and I'm eager to try this with both gel pens and coloured pencils. I'm not going to go into depth and explain each image because I don't know the thinking behind them. So I'm just going to visually show them so that you can see how nice the book is. Got this one with a cute little mouse in the middle, and then this is all surrounded by flowers. This is an also beautiful image. It's a framed image, again very symmetrical, with a butterfly there. And you've got the squirrel, flowers, berries on this one. Beautiful page. Then you've got some fanned out flowers here. Again, very symmetrical. I love the style of this. And with the next one, you could put a mirror straight down the middle and it'd be identical both sides. Just a reminder, folks, that these images are done by hand. There's no computer aided graphic design here. It's all done by Christine's fair hand. This is one of my favourites in this book. I do know somebody who would like this, so I may well colour that for a present. And then you've got a very cute couple mouse, mice, should I say, who are a couple by the look of it, a male and a female. They're both sharing a block of cheese, and then they're taking shelter under this mushroom. And then you've got the berries and the flowers around the edge. That's super cute. Then we have another design here, and we've got a very long-eared rabbit in the middle, surrounded by flowers. Again, very, very cute. A couple of squirrels on this one. That's more of a pattern. Fleur de lis, I think they call it. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but it's almost got a Tudorish look to it. So that's another good one. Then we have another floral one here with some big spaces that you could use your markers in those. This is another great image. We've got a couple of butterflies here, nestling in some flowers and berries. Then we have another super cute one with some animals here. We've got the mouse, possibly even a rat. And we've got a bird, a frog, and another bird at the bottom. On this one, again super cute. A couple of animals saying hello to each other and looking at having a drink from the morning dew. There is also some text down this side, and it says "helping a friend," which is synonymous with the picture. Then we have another pattern design, which again is very beautiful. Again, another good pattern. I like this one. Once the images are coloured, you could fade out with pastel or whatever you wanted, Neo 2s, and make your own background fading out from the colours. Here we have another couple here on the swing with the flowers and leaves again, and that's the same image, I think, but the back of them, which is very cute, with the moonlight in the top corner. Then we have a basket of flowers. Oh, it's not a basket actually, it's a vase, or vase in the USA. We have a sectioned image here in 4 sections. I quite like how this is done, in so much that you could contrast each one. You could do each one with a colour palette and it wouldn't look odd because they've been sectioned off and they don't continue. So that would be super cool as well, especially if you did a greys, a pinks, greys, and then maybe purples, blues, something like that. I think that would look super cool. And then we move on to a full set of craft greeting card bonus pages. So we've got some of the past images that we've looked at. They are in a smaller format. It could be used as cards, they could be used as giveaways, or they could just be left in the book. I personally will be leaving them in the book. I don't want to damage the book. So as you can see, they're very good quality, and you know, this is what you would pull out, I think, you know, after a stressful day. Especially these smaller ones, you've probably got, you know, an hour, maybe an hour and a half of colouring in those. You know, you can box one of them off and get your pleasure out of it that way. So they are repeated, but they are much smaller, and I like that. You've got the back and front image of that couple on the swing or bridge. And you've got that dissected one again that I mentioned with the different colour palettes. And then we have some bonus pages, which I think, by reading here, are excerpts of Christine's other books, which are as follows. There is Flowers and Dreams. There is the adult colouring book of Flower Inspirations. There is Flowers and Flyers, Flowers and Whimsy, Flowers of Fantasy Volume 1, and Flowers of Wonder. So very kindly at the end of the book we've got some images here. That one's almost a wallpaper effect, but very, very good in a frame. And then we've got, that actually says Grace on it, so I'm sure our friend in the colouring corner would love to colour that. If she can find it amongst all her books, that is. Got this very beautiful one here, a couple of birds, but the framing on this is ideal for bush markers, I would say, or gel pens, and then the pencil in the middle. It looks super cool. I really do like this one as well, the dragonfly and all the floral art around it. Very, very nice image. So you do get the best of both worlds with this book, really. And then Christine's put a Dickens quote in here saying, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another," which is a very, very true statement, and one of the reasons why I wanted to show the book. It costs nothing to be nice to people, and you certainly don't know what's going on in other people's heads and what obstacles they have to face every day. They may well have a smile, but that, you know, that might be just a front. So, you know, I'm very up on this. Very up. I'm actually very fond, should I say, of this particular quote by Charles Dickens. Then we have one here, a vase of flowers, which has been left blank, I presume purposely. I haven't discussed this with Christine, so it is in no way, you know, something that's been asked for me to do. It's just something I wanted to do. But I'm presuming that the blank spaces here are for you to perhaps do your own doodles in the middle or create a pattern. And then of course, if you don't want to do that, you can you could put a base of marker down and then bring it to life that way with pencil. This page has intentionally been left blank for use as either a blotting page or colour testing page. So everything's been thought of here. And then at the back there is just an advertisement of the books that we've discussed earlier. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this book so that anybody can just quickly find it. I haven't been certified as an Amazon affiliate as yet, but I like to provide a good service, so the link will be there. And then just to finish off, I'd just like to say again, thank you very much for all your really nice comments. I've received some quite mind-boggling compliments and words of encouragement in this certainly in this last week or two. And you know, you all continue to amaze me somewhat. So the news about Kirby is at the beginning of the video. If you've just tuned in, I will put a slight reference to that in the title of this video, and then of course I wanted to flip through this book. So please give the video a nice thumbs up. Please have a look on Christine's website page. She's also got an Amazon page, and like I say, I will be leaving a link to this particular book. I think this is beautiful, this book. And thank you once again for joining me at The Modernist Colorist. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. There is a lot more content to come. And thanks guys, thanks very much once again. Cheers, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.